woke up the next morning, it was day 5 of our Japan adventure. Our last full day in Osaka. This was our last chance to visit Osaka's major attractions, and there's only so much time in one day to cram everything in. I wanted to see so many sights, but the most important activity of the day was for Julia. This was the day I reserved for Julia's shopping.
And that's when we saw Julia's spirits. like she got really excited.
Shopping really has to be done on the last day, because if you do it on the first day, you'll end up carrying everything around everywhere you go. That's why we waited until the last day to do this. But it was still too early in the day to go shopping. We needed to go to the sites first, starting with Osaka Castle. But before that, we needed to get some breakfast. We started walking around the neighborhood. Then we stumbled upon this really cool market. It turned out to be Kurumon Fish Market, which is the most popular traditional market in Osaka. The search for breakfast. It's like we're gonna have the Cinderella croissant for breakfast.
I had scallops for breakfast that time. The most memorable part of that Kurumon market was the Hokkaido cream croissant. I mean, if I can find the Hokkaido cream, I'll stuff it in a croissant somewhere here. I'll find the croissant and stuff the cream there. It's my favorite, yeah. What I remember during that day was that we had to walk so far going to the castle.
Getting in was a challenge. It was raining and the line to get in was long. There's a 30-minute wait time here to get into the castle. Good thing there was this guy who came, asking if anyone had a JR pass, which was a train ticket to get in and out of the trains. We had this, so we quickly took it out and showed it to him. And he took us out of the line.
はい、こちらね。
JR pass, JR.
はい、こちら。はい、大丈夫です。
So we are in. Thank God for the JR pass. We didn't have to wait 30 minutes. We were brought to an express line right to the counter, and we're in. Osaka Castle was beautiful from the outside, but from the inside, it's a different story. There were just too many tourists inside. But I was a tourist too, so I guess I was also part of the problem. But anyway, it was just impossible to enjoy the castle properly because of all the people. The only thing I really liked were these dioramas that had holograms telling the stories of how it was like back then. I was so amazed. It was a really cool way to teach history. After the castle, we crossed the street and visited the History Museum next. Yes, more history.
Yes, I went independent there again because, of course, Dad and Tito Paolo were taking it all in. My favorite part of that museum were the small figurines showing the daily life of people back then. So I would see these little historical figures, someone's like putting up their labada. So I took many videos of those figures.
I love these things. These things are awesome. There's a lot of history and so much to see. So far, what I'm learning is Japan's history is awesome. Next, I wanted to visit this place called Denden Town. Paolo had never heard of it before, and he was not too interested in going. He was hungry, and he wanted to split up and go eat. But after walking with us for just a few blocks, something happened. Grandizer! Grandizer!
守れば人間の星みんなの地球
Oh my God! Mazinger Z! I wanna take you home!
マジンガー Z 無敵の力は僕らのために正義の心をパイルダウン飛ばせ鉄拳ロケットパンチ今だ出すんだプレストファイヤーマジンコンマジンコンマジンガー Z
I was really hungry that time, and I wanted to. I was telling Kuya Alan, I'll just find some place to eat because I'm really hungry. But then we were walking towards that place, and then we were about to split up, and then we stumbled upon these anime shops, these action figure shops, and then our eyes just lit up, and then I forgot about my hunger. Lots of anime cards. There's Pokemon. There's One Piece.
Show us, show us, show us.
And
show us, show us.
come on, let's go. Pokemon cards. One Piece. There were Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Magic the Gathering. I'm just geeking out the whole time.
Look at that smile. Look at that smile.
Yes! This is my childhood.
Julia, are you having fun? Julia, are you having fun? You don't know what these are?
Julie was bored because she just wanted to go shopping sa Shinsaibashi. But then we were just too amazed during that time, and then we had to go around the shops quickly.
Can't really ask me because Tito Paolo and Dad were the ones who had the most fun in Denden Town because of all the figurines and action figures and the cards, Pokemon cards. This really was their trip down childhood lane, childhood memory lane.
It's Grandizer Robot. It's all the robots from my childhood. Oh, I'm loving it here. I just saw Mazinger Z. Ultraman. Oh, what? There. Oh.
So you could say I was just enjoying watching them, being a little kid again.
Saya dito, man. Denden Town. Holds. Denden Town is where they put our childhood. Poor Julia. She couldn't relate. She wanted to go shopping already. So we hopped on a taxi and left Denden Town. We were supposed to go to Americamura already, but there was just one problem. We were hungry again. So before Julia could go shopping, Paolo took out his phone and looked for a good ramen place for us to dine in. Personally, I don't really get the fascination with ramen. Paolo was always like, ramen this, ramen that, let's go eat ramen. What's the big deal? It's just noodle soup, right? I get it now.